like really quiet. Like, how worried were you that something's wrong? Um, Hello. I've decided no music today. I didn't like the audio of last week's stream, and so this is a test, I guess, to see if it's just the music or if it's OBS's voice thingy, thingy, the noise suppression. That's the one. But yes, hello everybody. Welcome. I must admit, I was not feeling it earlier, and I kind of couldn't really be bothered doing this. So this could be a quiet one. I didn't tweet about it. Whatever. Whoever turns up. No big deal. But anyway, how are we all? How you going, Scott? How you going, Darren? How you going, Sparky? Welcome. The three contributors, as I like to call you. um, now, I've done it again. I've done the wrong thing. I've got some code that I want, but it's in a PR because I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna have to merge this one, which is fine. It's not, it's no big deal. It's just not complete. So, that's life. And I really would like to not have this code here, but whatever. I'll just merge it. So what this does, I should explain. What this does is this adds a new track type. So there is yet another track type called a signal, which is good. And there is a renderer, which is a specialized renderer. So that thing we added last week, which is cool. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. And so then the rest of this, the bit that I actually want, is a little bit of cleanup around. There was this get cache key thing, and it was a bit weird because it was in the wrong, like it was in the renderers, but it really shouldn't have been, and it should have just been gotten from, like, there was already this identifier property, and that was what was supposed to be used for cache keys. So I cleaned that up. I just cleaned it up in this PR. So now I have to merge this PR because I want it. But yeah, that's what signals look like, the green things and the red things. And you can see this train here, when it gets here, it stops, which is nice. So that's cool. We'll make good of that at some point, I think. And I think that's it. I think these three are going to stay, right? I need to look at this one at some point. I don't know what's going on with this one. Yeah, this is mine. Yeah. So anyway, I feel like I was going to say something and I've forgotten what it is. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. What else? What's new? Not much. I did mouse wheel support. Hey. See, I'm zooming. You can't even tell. That's pretty cool. And I'm slowly getting the UI stuff to be more... I don't want to say component-based, like that it's a UI component system or a UI framework, but it kind of maybe is, but not really. But essentially now you can just turn on all of my test screens as I work out all my UI stuff. Basically what I did was I took the code that I had written and was all in this one class here, and now this one class is, as you can see, quite small, and that, yep, go Roslyn, cannot convert from pointer action to mouse action. Wait, I think I did rename that. No, I didn't. That says pointer action. What the? Okay, so as we wait for the compiler to catch up, yeah, so I basically just, so like button now actually does its own hit testing, and everything is zero based from the button because whatever contains the button adjusts all the numbers. So it's not very exciting, but it's probably what it should have always been. Wait, does this build? What is going on? It does build. Zeros. Okay, hang on. Oh, hang on. We're going to be fighting our editor again. This is going to be a very annoying stream. That's on there. Let's turn that on. Oh no, last time I did this, I got like a billion errors, didn't I? Yeah, okay, that does compile. Good. Anyway, so, well, no, now it doesn't compile anymore. So, what we are going to do, I think, is there is a glaring bug hole in what we did last week, which is, as you can see here. So last week, when you draw the tracks, they automatically become bridges, which is great. But then when you quit and reload the game, they don't become bridges. They just revert back to being tracks, which works because they happen to be tracks happen to be bridges, but you know what I mean. It's not ideal. So I love spinny trees. Whee! But yeah, so some form of fixing the serialization, I guess, is what we should do. Yes, and obviously that wasn't going to build because I was running the... Where is it getting mouse action from? Like, that's so weird. Did I have a vague feeling that I renamed it at some point, but it's pretty clearly not checked. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Wait, did I do it in? Maybe I did in the branch. No, I didn't. Weird, very weird. Anyway, good morning, Mitch. Hang on. Am I? I don't know what's going on, and I don't trust Visual Studio right now. Okay, so we're up to date, and we have the signals. Okay, good. Right. So the job we have to do is, well, what we have to do is remove any code that says new track, because we can't just create tracks anymore. We can't assume that they're tracks. They could be some subclass of tracks. So how are we going to do that? Well, I have no idea. I have some ideas, maybe. So we do have this thing called a track factory. And so everything... Wait, shouldn't there be a signal factory? Oh, no, that's right. There's no signal factory yet. But so every type of track we can have will have a factory. So we can ask the factory to create the entity, which is fine. I guess, yeah, actually, see this. So what we can basically do is have a thing here that says try deserialize entity, maybe, which is not wonderful because it's not responsible for serializing them. I don't even know what to call it. That's a track. So we could do that. And then, but so if this is going to deserialize it, I want this to own serialization as well. But that's really weird for a factory. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe serialization is just reusing this identity, because this identity should be everything that uniquely identifies in this type of thing. So I'm kind of thinking if we write out the identity identifier, and then this thing says, hey, if your identifier is of a form that you understand, give me one. I think that'll work. The only thing, how do these work? So there's a static entry factory of track. Yeah, okay, that's right. So the only thing that I need is this needs an order. Does it need an order? No, it doesn't need an order because only one of these should respond. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that works. Let me know if you have any other better ideas. I don't. So, I guess what we do is Well, see, we really should have like tripars. Yeah, that makes sense. It probably should go on there, right? And then this can sit exactly there, right next to the identifier. And we can go bits. We can split it, and we can go, if we get 2 left, then we go this dot, no, we go, what are we doing? Oh yeah, frac, new frac, new, that works. No, does it work? Oh, no, because I said var. Yeah. And then so we go direct.direction equals num dot was it direct direction? I mean, this isn't great, but it kind of works. Yeah. No, not that. Entity. Oh, now we can use new again. Yay. So yeah, the only problem with this is that bridges and tracks and signals essentially all have the same. Actually, bridges they have the exact same identifier, don't they? Yeah, they do. Okay, so I need to fix that. That works. We can do that. Essentially. Makes sense? I think so. It's a bit, but. And then this thing. Oh, I want that one to use the same one, actually. Let's. Let's do this. There we go. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. It's not wonderful. I don't love it, but it'll do. Anything that gets us going, because I'm kind of sick of having the game not work when I run it. You know, like it doesn't look the same as when I closed it. I think that's kind of annoying. Yeah. That identifier, is that on there? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's good. I'm kind of liking less and less that there's inheritance here with these tracks and bridges because it's too easy to forget things. So now bridge. This is annoying. So this track factory try deserialize is going to pretty much always, like, let me start again. Any factories deserialize is going to pretty much do the same thing, which is called the tryparse method on that class, which is a shame. But I can't think of a way around it. So I'm just going to live with it. Let me pull that up, as they say. That is, oh, hey, it worked out it was a T. Oh, it even got return value. Wow. Oh no, whoops, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh dear. Yep, definitely going well. Someone retweeted my tweet. If you want to contribute to Roslyn and win a t-shirt for Hacktoberfest, go see my latest tweet. I linked to an issue. it might be here and I might be able to click on it and show you. Thank you for starring my repro M1 chap yesterday. Not this one. This one. Here, go do this issue and get a t-shirt. Is it long enough? Okay. Cool. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. I think maybe I get distracted more easily when there's no music. Also, I've noticed chat is quieter when there's no music. No? We need one of them. Okay. So we need one of these over here. Ugh, these look identical. This is so annoying. Over static interfaces, I guess. I don't really know. Bridge needs a dry pass. This needs to be 3. If I started an hour early. Oh yeah, I forgot, Adrian. I love daylight savings. I really, really do. I genuinely love daylight savings. Yeah, it's just great. So I have absolutely no sympathy. I apologize. I think you're weird in Queensland for not having it. And there we go. That's wrong. That's like that. Yeah. I was in Queensland once on holidays and I woke up ridiculously early because this place had terrible curtains and the sun is streaming in the window at 6 a.m. And so I went for a walk, as you do, and there's all these Queenslanders who are just sitting around the house. They've been woken up by the sun, there's nothing to do because work doesn't start yet, and they're just bored. And if you had daylight savings, this wouldn't be a problem. I rest my case. I will take no further questions. Daylight savings rules. You only just finished work for the day, Mitch. I'm imagining that's due to your work choices, my friend. I don't know what daylight savings has to do with that. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I should like name of these things, but meh. Hey, you know what I've just realized? Writing repetitive code. I know a way around that. I could totally do a source generator for this. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Instead of finishing, I work with people. Yeah, see, this is your work. I work with people in the US. I have rules. I'm loving it because my 6 a.m. meeting is now at 7 a.m. and in 3 weeks it's going to be at 8 a.m. I get to sleep in. It's so good. Oh dear. It's moving to a morning stream from a lunchtime stream. Yeah, so in 3 weeks that'll change again. And I guess will it get too early? Yeah, because I have a meeting with Europe every Tuesday as well, and that moved from 5:30, and yesterday was at 6:30, which was a pain, and then next week it's 7:30, but that's because they set the time. So 9:30 in a few weeks. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, depending on what you do, but yeah, I hadn't thought of that. This is like the one thing in my life where I control the time. So this is I have so much power. Okay, I need to make these into a method. Is what I need. That needs to be a 1, and that needs to be a 2. We need to say entity.deserialize. Maybe it would be better if this was all on an instance. It would be a little wasteful. It'd be a little weird having tripars on a track, but then Bridge could just override the bit it needs. Yeah, I'm unconvinced, but we'll do this for now. Do that. It can be protected. And we do this, and this is v1 and v2, which is actually ultimate state and direction. Breakfast trains with Dave. That's right. I was only 11 years old when Queensland voted down so I remember having it. Remember the vote. Remember getting away. Do you remember whether you liked it or not? Maybe. Technical access, it can be marked as static. No, it can't. That's this. There you go. It accesses instant data. Also, it was protected. Why would you offer to? No, I guess that's fair. Protected. You can have protected static. Yeah. All right. So that's that, and then that is that. That's so weird. What? Track. Oh, cannot access protected member via a qualifier of type track. The qualifier must be of type bridge. Oh, that should be bridge. Yes. Thank you. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. This bit of visibility always confuses me. It's like, because this is, I'm calling this as though it's public, but because I'm in here, I can access protected. It's so weird. Didn't make much difference these days. Would rather have less confusion at work with scheduling things. I don't know. The confusion lasts like a week in my experience, and then this is now the new normal. I don't know. I'm whatever. I honestly think one of the biggest reasons I like it, I mean, aside from the obvious thing of I get to go outside more, and it's nice outside, is summer is just so much better for working with the US. There's so much more overlap. So it's like winter is quiet and I won't say boring, but it's close. Yeah. Yep. Definitely prefer summer. But then who doesn't like summer? What a silly thing to say. Of course I like summer. One of these things here has a key in it. This key. We don't need this anymore. I don't think. I think we can be trustworthy. And we can trust that our keys will be correct. Because it's a very small scope, this program. And we can trust all of the developers. I feel like we can trust them. So we'll do that. Okay. What is wrong with this? Hides interface member. Does not. Get cache key. What? No, get cache key is gone. What is going on, Rosalind? Catch up. I have to do a clean or something. Oh, yeah, okay, it didn't build. We'll rebuild. Okay, so we've got our factories. They can now deserialize. They can't serialize, which is weird, but the things they create can. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the downside is this is the death of our ASCII art track serializer. It has reached its useless life. It has reached its useful life, and yeah, that's it. Mouse action. What the? Okay. Okay. What are you smoking? Visual Studio. Hello. Clean. Let's start again. Yeah, our ASCII art serializer is gone, that's a shame. What can we do about that? Ooh, I know. Okay, what we can do. Yes. Aha. Let us do this. I don't even know. Let's remove all of this code. That's what we're going to do. We are going to make this a command. We're not renaming that. We're implementing. Yes. And when you do this command is going to be called... Oh, no, it can't be because you can't access the clipboard here. I was going to have like copy as ASCII art. I'm going to do it. Copy as... no, not copy. What would be export? Export to ASCII. And oh yeah, all that code I just deleted, I want it back now. Come back. Okay, so where's the code? What do we deserialize? Nope, we want serialize. Yep, that's it. Do that. Excellent. Interface here, concrete in the UI layer. Yeah, I'm just going to move this whole thing to the UI layer. Oh, I guess there are a few things that access the clipboard. So there is probably an argument that I'm due for an iClipboard, but well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that can come later. Let's do this. Okay. I wonder now. Place your bets. Will is it layout or track? No, it's layout. Will I get distracted enough by the ASCII art serializer rewrite that I will not get onto serializing and deserializing tracks? That is the question. That is the question. I don't like that name. Do that, and yeah, I don't care. Oh, yeah, fine. And so tracks is all layout. I don't want any mappings. I'm just gonna. I don't need happiness. Nope, don't need happiness at all. And okay, this is clipboard dot copy. No, it's not. It's like set text or something, isn't it? I think that's right. And so I guess that's turn. Excuse me. All right, tracks to trees. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. So we want to cut and we want to paste it. Now this is one issue I've caused here is we now have two Windows front ends. There's no Windows common code anymore, which would actually be nice. Do I have a commands? I do. Move that there. I call it export to ASCII command. Lovely. Wait for an editor to finish. Oh, now I want to test it, and I bet you I can't because nothing builds probably. Because I haven't done deserializing. Oh no, okay. Maybe. Tree nursery. Tree nursery is a factory. I don't remember doing that. Did I do that? I guess I did. All right, well, let me do this again. We copy this one into blank space. So we got one. Oh, we already had that. Put it there. No. V. I always accidentally end up copying before I paste. I'm clobbering my thing that I wanted to paste. Do that. We go to oops. Tree has an identifier. It is tree, and I'm going to be lazy and do this, and that's a 2, and that's a 3, and I think we're done, right? Probably missed a type over here. Yep. No reference exception. What is it? What is it? Is it get suggested code actions? Where's the exception? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Yes, get suggested code actions. Already fixed. I remember it last stream because of how pleased you were with Tree Nursery. Yeah, see, that's funny. I don't remember it. I believe myself and the code and you. I just don't remember ever doing this. So static entry factories are for any static entry. Well, that's good to know because that makes the serialization a lot easier. I thought they were just for tracks. Can I convert string to int? Well, that makes sense. What? Oh, wrong way. Convert. This is going to be another one of those streams where we start with a game, we break everything, and then at the end we have a game that works. Oh, all right. This is a problem. So I need to write as a serializer, do I? Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I'm just gonna. Are we up to a? Are we up to an SQLite database yet? I feel like we're very close. I'm just gonna call it a game serializer because why not? At least for testing, it doesn't need to do anything. Yes. You mean I don't need to test it if I use SQLite? That makes sense. What was it? What's it called? It's got a horrible name, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a track serializer. Yeah, that's totally what it is. Okay, so we're going to return empty by static. Yeah, that was right. Static entity, and we're going to return null. I guess null. Empty string. Okay, go do your thing. Yeah, I mean, I want to store trains as well, so the serialization was always in need of fixing, and ASCII was just not going to last. So we create a track that has some bridges. We create some trees. Now we should export to ASCII. Oh, the world didn't explode. Try and type notepad. Paste. Hey, lovely. Just in case, you know, you need to put a track on GitHub or something as a comment. And then we quit. No, we can't restart now because, no, wait, that's not going to do anything. I need to fill in these methods. Okay, right. I'm with you. I've got it. Got it. Okay. So what are we going to do first? Let's serialize. Hey, Lachlan, how's it going? How are the trains? The trains are good. The trains are... actually, it's been a while since you've hung out, so let me show you. The trains look the same, but the difference is, look at this UI. It is entirely custom drawn, and the order of these buttons has changed since I last looked, which is confusing me, but there you go. But yeah, the actual trains are largely unchanged. You can put them on and they do things. It's wonderful, as always. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for joining. I need to write some serialization code. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to... So the serialization is easy because it's just the identifier. So all I need to do is append the column, the row, and the identifier. And the sad part about this is I'm pretty sure that I have no reason not to use CSV, which is annoying because I don't want to give Darren the satisfaction. But I really don't have any reason not to. Yeah, this is saving. So this will save tracks, bridges, and trees to a string and then deserialize them from a string. But then there's a thing that writes that to a file. So yes. And I want to do trains as well because you might as well just have everything restart. Yeah, what's the best way to do this? I'll tell you what, we don't need to create so many strings. I'm going to do a pipe. I've decided. I like pipes. Okay. So that is the world's easiest serialization function, and now we can go set identity. Yep, entities. So now we go basically do the opposite. How about train separated? That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, Unicode support, I don't know. It's whatever string builder supports, right? Or I guess file.write all text is probably what I'm using. I'm pretty lazy. What are we doing here? Yeah. Can I decompose an array? I just had a thought. Can I do... Oh, I really want to be able to do this. How cool would that be? Yeah, never mind. Okay, so I want to do one that has a count. Which one has a count? That has a count and has a char separator. That's what I want. 3. Yes. Good. All right, so now what I want is I need a list of static and thus we have discovered the problem. I think I can't do this because I need this to be trees or tracks. So this is the same problem that I had with the renderers, right? Like I can do in, but then I can't do this. Maybe? I don't honestly remember what the problem with in was. Let's find out. Okay, I want to see what this contains. Yeah, I think this is the same problem I had last time. Sorry about that, desk. Still complaining about mouse action, so that's good. Good to know. That's really weird. If you can't have the out in, you can't have the out parameter. No, with other way around. So if, oh, wait. Oh, but I think I can't have it without either. I thought I could have it with one of them. Is that a real compile error or is Roslyn delayed? Maybe you just can't use out parameters. Invalid variance. Type parameter T must be invariantly. Oh yeah, it must be invariantly valid. Okay. So you can't use out parameters at all So what that means is, oh, it's not the end of the world. I'll send you this. Although that's pretty disgusting. Because then what method do I put on that? Maybe factories is the wrong thing. Outing a T. I could return a T, but yeah, I mean, I could return a nullable T. I guess the real answer is don't have the factories do the deserialization, which kind of makes sense because there's really not much benefit. Like, this thing is not getting this generic here is not providing any value to this. It is on the create side because you create trees and tracks very differently. Yes, tuples had the same issue. Yes, it is only those parameters. So you'd need to create if you created a custom type that did it, I think, but yeah, not a value tuple, because value tuple is not in, right? So if you created a custom type, then you can define that as being an out of T, but value tuple itself isn't. I really kind of don't want to get a whole class that is ID serializable and just has a try pass that doesn't do anything. What if I move it all to bridge? What if this was a I something or other? That's a bit, no, that's weird too. So then the DI would create one instance of bridge that everything would use to deserialize itself. That's really weird. Oh, how do normal things do this? I mean, I could just put it here in like a switch statement and just have this class call these this method, these methods. I don't really like that. And you know what? Actually, I don't really like this either as a serialization function, because happiness needs to go in here as well for serialization, but it doesn't need to go into here as an identifier. So the answer could be to have a separate class like the factory for serialization and deserialization. And so then you could just have it say, so this thing would get all the serializers, loop through them all and say, hey, do you know how to deserialize this one? Well, have at it. And then same thing, hey, do you know how to deserialize something? That's not the worst thing in the world. And that means if you do create a new type of track, if you don't provide a serializer for it, it doesn't get saved, but everything else works. And then that try pass goes in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I don't like it as much. But then again, I probably should embrace the single responsibility principle a little bit more than I do. Let's face it. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So an iStatic entry entity factory serializer factory. I was thinking maybe a factory of iStatic entity serializers, but no. I'd rather have increasingly silly interface names. Okay, so this needs to have, What does this need? This needs to have a bool try serialize static entity try serialize. I guess that's a string. Nah, I don't like returning null anymore. It's so last century. Out string data. And then we're going to have a bool try deserialize string data not null when can't type out static entity. That makes sense. And that's a question mark. And that's a question mark. And that's a question mark. You're braver than me. I would have just shoved two methods on a static entity. Would you though? Because then you have to create. So the problem with that is you have to create the static entity instance in order to try to see if you can deserialize it and return an instance. So you have to create an instance to find out whether you can get an instance. And I really don't like that. And I don't think you would have done that. Especially since bridge inherits from track. And so therefore they both have to implement this interface, but for two different reasons. And that just sounds like bad idea. Okay, so that gets rid of that. That gets rid of that. That's rid of that. That's gone already. I don't care about that. Where's my nursery? My nursery. Get rid of you. Okay, that's done. Right. Back to work. So this is not this. This is static entity serializes. It has the wrong namespace. It's also in the wrong folder, but we'll ignore that. Okay. And so these are serializers. Is serializer the right word for something that deserializes and serializes? Is there a better word? A setter, serializer, sedes. Kind of like, you know, modem. What I was going for. Yeah. Anyway. Never mind. Right. So should we look through all of the entity types first or the entities first? Balloon. I don't know that one. Yes, codec. Very good. I have a class called codec already, though. Well, wrong thing. What's this? Balanced to unbalanced. I did not know that. Wow. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I have actually, see, now that I look at this for antennas, I have used and I know this word, but I never knew it was, wow, that's awesome. How do you, is that Balin? I guess it's Balin. That kind of sounds weird. If this dot try deserialize. So we're gonna, whoops, no, this is try serialize. So if we can serialize this entity, we're gonna get some data. And we're gonna write it out here. And then we're gonna do the same thing in here. Which is if we can try deserialize our last bit of our array, we're going to get an entity. So we're going to set the column row and add it to our list. That is so simple. I love it. That is so much simpler than what I had before. I really wish I was better at starting like this. Like that UI stuff was just this horrible mess of numbers. And then once it was working, I clawed it back to reality. And it's so nice now. And it's like duh. Wow, who knew? David discovers ancient schools of wisdom in computer science. But like, I'm just not good at starting like that. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to write some. Okay, so in theory, this will still work. It just won't do anything because there aren't any deserializers or serializers, which is fine. I think that's fine for now. Under engineer, then over engineer is much. That's true. That's true. I really don't mind doing it badly first. Okay, so this has done nothing, and this has done that. And then presumably, if we go to good old, wrong one, data trains.net, we have a 0kb file. Okay, good. That makes sense. Oh, we should serialize terrain in there as well, and terrain. Yeah, okay, I should do everything. You're going through the past 10 minutes are a lot more red than green. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially if you have, like, I actually was doing it all today, like, and it feels so unproductive sometimes. I spent, basically this morning, I checked out a very old branch that I never pushed, and then I rebased it and got it building and whatever in about half an hour. And then I looked at it, and I've been thinking about this thing for 2 weeks, and then I worked on it for like 5 hours, and I went down this path, and then went, oh, what about this path? Went down, and oh no, maybe not, and then came back, and like just read it or whatever. But like sum total, I don't know, it's maybe 200 lines of code. Like it looks like nothing, but it's also 3 weeks worth of thinking and 5 hours worth of trying stuff. It's I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Oh dear. Okay, so now we need to just write a whole bunch of serializers, which is, well, you know what? A single responsibility. This is what to get. Did I call it iTrack serializer? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I saw it. Okay, God, it was right there. Okay. So we try to deserialize. So the first thing we do is we go, if entity is not track, then return. And this is actually good because order won't matter because these things will only deserialize one type. Like you don't have to get it to try the bridge first because bridge and track look the same, which is nice. Okay, so if we have a track, and I guess we're going to go track, then we are going to return actually that is I could put that type name back on. Yeah, maybe I will, because again the identifier, yeah, bit naff there. Look at this, I'm doing it properly. Name of track dot, so direction dot alternate state happy. What else do we need? That's it. Okay, cool. So we can do happiness. Awesome. That's not it. That's data is that, and return true. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to decompose this nicer. Okay, and so then to deserialize, we go and we split our string with a dot, and we want 4 things this time. Does that matter? Okay, so if, yeah, that matters. So if the length isn't for, then we return false. If the first thing, if this star equals track, then we return false. See, wouldn't it be awesome to pattern match this? Say if data first bit track, second bit out column. I could do that. It would be dodgy, but you could probably write some kind of deconstruct for a string that did a split. That would be terrible. Okay, and then now are we going to assume? Yeah, let's assume because it's easier. Well, that's just annoying. Okay, so direction is as direction. Alternate state is 2 every time, and heavy is same thing. Cool. That's it. All right, so now we grab that whole code and we copy it because these things are ultimately the same. So we haven't solved that problem. Bridge. Yeah, you could totally write a source gen to do this. You just find everything that implements iStatic entity. You look at every property that's not column and row. Well, I'll tell you what, that one, you should feel free to submit a PR. I did opt into Oktoberfest, so you can get a t-shirt, and if you've watched this stream, you hopefully know how to write source generators. It's visually just not going to work for me at all now. Oh, I want help. I need help. Something go green. Do I just have to restart? What have I done wrong? Bridget, yes, that looks right, that looks right, that looks right. I think it is time to give up on Visual Studio. I think it's got it. I could be wrong, but I think it's got it. Oh look, there's all this chatter going on in Slack that I'm in. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna restart Visual Studio. Won't be long. This is where background music is good. These little interludes. Thank you for sticking with me through this dead air. Hopefully Visual Studio is a bit happier. Hopefully there's a new release of Visual Studio open coming out soon that fixes these bugs. Okay. All right. This is no. So these are grayed out, but this is blue. So which one is it? You either found this, or you're using this, and you're using this. It can't be anyway. And we need a tree serializer, but that goes in the nature folder because why not? Now, a tree serializer if you got tree nursery as a factory, a tree serializer is glue and axe or something. I don't even know. One of them. And yeah, I'm just going to copy. Oh, this needs to be all these changed to bridge. Except for that, which is definitely not bridge direction. Yeah, I don't like that. But oh, never mind. A stack of paper and a hydraulic press. Can you? That's the stack of paper is passed in to the deserializer. Yes, planter works for deserializing, I suppose. Oh, so it's like a wood chipper and a seed packet. No, the wood chipper, I don't know. Okay, we're going to stop this nonsense because it is nonsense. Okay, so seed and int and 1 and 3 and 3 and 3. Okay. I think we're there. Maybe. Just pretend I've got music on. It's fun. Okay, so we draw some tracks and some bridges. And what's wrong with those two spots? What the? What the? What? What? Why? I'm like furiously clicking. Okay, I can put a tree there. That is so weird. Is there like a ghost tree there that got loaded? Is there a signal there somehow? Okay, I must know. I must know. I'm attaching. Is there an activity indicator something clogging up the GUI? Oh, the GUI. Oh, hang on. I think you might have clocked it. Yes. So my test UI panels are visibly gone. They're intercepting mouse clicks. Oh, that's excellent. Good work, me. I write the worst code. Just the worst. Okay, anyway. So we have them and we now have some lovely trees. Okay, so we close. We look at the file system. Ooh, 3 kilobytes. Looking good. Peek at the file. Oh, look at that. We got a tree number 27. Tree number 27 is there. See, Scott, you don't need these codecs. What is this codex stuff you speak of? You just write out a bunch of data. No, it's hilarious. I could totally imagine like 40 years ago, there'd be a magazine printed that is like, okay, create a file and now type this out and now run your game you've just written. Okay, so this should reappear, but it doesn't. Whoa. TI service got an element with the same key. An element with the same key but different value already exists in a dictionary of game board initialize. So I think that was loading up. Oh. Yeah, no, that's right. I think that was loading up the data. And so I think I think that means that the columns and rows were the same. Okay, let's debug that. A track with an undefined direction is called a turntable. Interesting point. Okay, so what are our entities? We have 68 entities. All right, quickly, everybody scan down the list. Tell me if you can see any duplicates. I mean, just looking at them, I can't, I must admit. What are these? That's a bridge. That's a track. Bridge, column rows 4 and 7. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. What's that? There we go. We found a duplicate. So this is column and row 4 and 7, and this is column 4, row 7. Aha! That's interesting. Oh, I know why. I know why. Yep. So, bridges are tracks, which means this check here, it fails for a bridge. It doesn't succeed for a bridge. You know what I mean. So actually here, what I want to do is equals. Oh, this is very interesting. I think this should solve it. I just need to delete my file. So the is operator is a little too forgiving because bridges are tracks. This one, oh, whoops, and this is wrong. This one is saying if it's not exactly a track, which is, yeah, the more I use it, the less I like that track is a base class. And I think I think eventually it might not be, because for like if we have multi-cell tracks, it really doesn't make any sense to have things like a direction. But there could always just be a common base class between track, bridge, and signal, like simple track. Actually, I should just do that. In fact, I should just do that. That's much nicer. Close that and run it again. Hey, look at that. Oh, trees didn't work. Okay, that's annoying. Let's put some trees back. They were in the file, right? Pretty sure I saw some trees. Yeah, I remember tree number 27. Yeah, tree 29. Ooh, 2 tree 85s. That will not stand. Tree 83, please. Okay, where's our tree serializer? Tree. Ah, 4. That should be 2. 1. That should. I don't even have. Wait. No, 2. Yes, because we have the data type. Okay, now we should see trees. Go trees. Show me trees. Yay. All right. Awesome. We have fixed the game back to where it was working. Okay. Right. You know what I just realized I haven't done in a while? I haven't checked anything in. Let's check some things in. Let's check in these 2 things to start with. And then now, so now this one I actually want to revert, don't I? Yeah, I want to revert that one. And I think I want to revert this too. Yeah, don't want any of that. And I don't think I want any of that either. Nope, don't want any of that. Okay, let's undo that. And what does this do? Nope, don't want that. Awesome. Maybe I should make a simple track. I can't think of exactly what it would be. So bridge would inherit from track. And simple track, I guess simple track would be empty just like bridge, but it would have its own deserializer and serializer. That actually maybe makes sense. But this works at the moment. All right, you know what we should do though? We should clean up this some more. So this is not a track serializer. It's a static entity serializer. And what it should probably be is an entity serializer, so we can serialize trains. Although, no, because that would need a different collection returned. So I guess, yeah, a movable entity serializer should be separate. What are you doing? Today is not my day. Maybe Visual Studio likes music. I don't know. I guess I just quit it then. Force close. Oh dear. Does anyone know anyone who works on the Visual Studio team? Oh wait, what? Did that just I clicked end task up here. It just moved. Like, no, I will not be ended. I will just run away. Okay, so what did we get to? Static entity serializer. Cool, we renamed it. Did it rename the file? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Cool. Static entity serializer. Okay, excellent. It's still not happy. Oh, hang on. Have I got two things called static entity serializer? Oh, is this my source generator throwing Stack Overflow again? Showing 0.1 mega memory usage. Yeah, well, maybe. Oh no. Right. I have a feeling I used the word static entity serializer twice. Let's see. There it is. Yes, I did. I used it twice. There it is again. And they're actually in the same. That's really. They're in the same namespace too. So the compile. Oh, I really should fix my source generator. Yeah, I really should. What is it even doing? Like, how is this result in a? Oh no, it does. Yeah, of course, because my game serializer here is a static entity serializer, and it wants a collection of static entity serializers. Oh dear. All right. What are we going to call this? What are we going to call this? This is a static entity. Fine. This is a static entity collection serializer then. Jeez. How boring. How. What a terrible name. I really should fix the source generator so it can't bring down Visual Studio so well. It's really good at it. Do I need to kill the process again? Hello, are you still running? No, you died. Okay. Good. If I had $1 for every time I killed Visual Studio, I would, well, I'd have like $5. I don't know. Oh, time for bed. Okay. All right, we're happy again. So let's fix up these serializers. So what do? We have game storage that reads two different types of things. Whoops. Okay, so the game storage is the thing that takes in. Okay, so this needs to have a train serializer. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. May as well at least add a feature, because Lord knows, otherwise tonight would have amounted to almost but not quite nothing. Is iMovable still a thing? I should get rid of iMovable. I know it'll come back eventually, but it's such a terrible name. How easy is it to get rid of? It's pretty much only in game board. But it'll come back eventually. Which means this should be an iMovable serializer, shouldn't it? Sigh. Or is a static entity serializer just an entity serializer? Because movable inherits from entity and static entity inherits from entity. And column and row is the only thing that serializer needs. And that would mean that would, no, not this one, the other one. Oh, this needs to be iStatic entity collection. Yeah, this one. That would mean that that gets just entity serializers. That's just a list of entities. So the only thing that would then need to happen that's different is these entities would need to be split up, because in game board these are stored by two separate things. We have our movables here and we have our static entities here, but that's not the worst thing in the world, and it would certainly be easier than writing a whole train serializer guff, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's try that on for size. Yeah, game board can just exactly. Okay, so we'll call. Let's start renaming and hope we don't get any more Stack Overflows. Okay, so we're going to read entities, which means... Oh, no, I don't want to rename. Okay, that's entity, that's not a track serializer. This is an entity collection serializer. Yeah, that makes sense. Likewise, when sterilizing, you'll need to concat the collections when sterilizing. Yes, that is true. I will. I don't need my train sterilizer anymore. Sorry, Scott. I know, autocomplete. I get it. Okay, so entity, this is an entity, this is right. Entities, this is entity. I don't know why I do that. See, if I renamed first, then everything would be happy, but it didn't. I should also fix up the terrain serializer, because it only needs to serialize one number. It doesn't need to serialize a collection at all. Okay, so tracks. So this is entities. Track serializer. Did I not rename this? This is G. Do we need this? This feels very kind of. No, I guess that does. No, that does enough of a job. Yeah. Single responsibility. Do it properly. Very much typing. Yep. So cool. That becomes wherever that is here. So one of them. That's the one of them. We're thinking outside the box. There could be a single terrain seed entity I entity that stores that. Terrain is not an entity, but they could. But then also, there's thousands of terrain objects, so it would have to know to only. Oh, I guess it. Yeah, no, it would have to know to only return itself once somehow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's like there's over-engineered and then there's just silly. I don't think we need to go that far. What's wrong with this? It does not implement return type of. Oh, I didn't fix this. Okay. You only need the seed. Yes, I know. But that's what I mean. What? I'm confused. Oh, create a train seed entity. I apologize. Yes, sorry. I thought you are correct. I read that as a terrain serializer that serialized the terrain. Never mind. Yeah, I could do that. Then again, no, I don't know. Right, what's next? Read entity. Right. Entities. Oh, I tell you, if these tests break, I'll be so annoyed. Okay. We just have to go and change the whole world now. And here I am, and I just wrote this class, and now I've got to break it again. That's not that big deal. All right, what's next? Can I convert? Okay, so this is cool. So we're going to go var entities equals that. Tracks is entities dot of type static entity, and then I guess trains. What? That is an INumerable. What? It is maybe null. Oh, null. Okay, that's fine. In fact, I'm in a try catch. I don't care. Yeah, I need to change how so that we can actually load trains. So this is entity. Okay. Very good. Track serializer is an entity serializer. You know, I've said the word entity way too much, and it has lost all of its meaning. And that phenomena is called semantic satiation. And I know this, but I was very happy when the writers of Ted Lasso also know this, because I got to shout it out at the TV last night and seem smart in front of my wife. Just, small victories. What? I didn't deserialize. Yes, it does. I think this is Right. Isn't this right? I swear this is right. Entity serializer. Oh no, I've done it again. Entity selection. Oh, I hate these names so much. So much. File system storage does not implement. Right, entities. No, it doesn't. Okay. Does it build? It builds. It loads. Hey, wow. That's kind of surprising. But it did. All right. And then... Okay, so now we just need to write a serializer for trains. Yeah, that's actually very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm just going to copy this one again. So, if we are a train, then, so trains have, what do they have? Oh, now interestingly, trains are going to get given a column and a row, which they totally don't. Well, they need, but yeah, okay, they need more than that. But okay. So, all right, we need a current speed, we need an angle, we need a desired speed. I mean, we just need all of it, really. This is where I probably should have just gone with like JSON or XML serialization. Angle, desired speed, follow. Ah, sure, why not? Oh, and actually, desired speed, that's a float. So that's going to be a... I need to change these to pipes because that's going to have decimal places in it. Although I need look ahead distance is that not calculated? I thought that was calculated. Oh no, there's an override. Oh, that's for tests, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I don't need that. That's good. I need their positions, whatever it is. Yeah, relative left and top. That's what I need. Oh, and of course I need the name. And of course I need stopped. And do I need the unique ID? No, that can change. Yeah, but position left and position top is very important. Protobufs are great. And it doesn't count as over-engineered unless I implement my own protobuf serializer, you see. You can't just go and use protobuf. That's not over-engineering. I need the name. Oh my god. And I need stop. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Wait, isn't there a paused as well? No, there's a pause. Okay, so this might not work. This is stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. And then I want to do this. And I want to change it to that. Okay. 9. And now I have to get the order correct. So, current speed. Is it float? Yes. Oh man. Let's do the old I++ trick. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so angle, desired speed. Whoops. Hello. Left. Another layer here. Another layer of serializer, or I mean, I could totally just have written this as a pipe delimited properties thesis serializer. I don't know. Property is a canopy. What? They're all private. I don't care. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, very good. Okay. Angle. Yes, it does. What? There's angle. What? Oh my god, I missed all the closing brackets. How funny is that? Some opt out for some of the things of their source gen thing. Yeah, a source gen serializer is not a bad idea. And yeah, opt out by an attribute is probably cool. The only now so so the interesting thing is this can't it kind of can't be a source gen, but it can. It just can't be as nice as you think. So you can't source generate this class because this class needs to get picked up by a DI, and the source generator, the DI source generator can't see this generator. It wouldn't be able to see this generator code. So you could generate like this method call and this method call, and you could have them as partials, or I guess statics, but you couldn't generate the whole thing, which is kind of annoying. I mean, once this is done, it's done. So, not the worst thing in the world. Let's see what happens. Bake it into the one generator. The DI serializer source generator. That's going to be, I should put that on NuGet. That's totally thing. No, it doesn't matter how many you can't split them up over projects. It doesn't matter. One project can consume any number of source generators, but all the source generators run without seeing each other's output. There is a request for having that change. I think the last thing I saw was someone suggested that having 2 levels of source generator, but we'll see. So if I go like that and run it again, oh, oh, I'm not actually doing anything with them. Hang on, I gotta do way more than that. Okay, game board. Okay, so entities has to do this. Okay, so now we need to do frames. Frames equals entities of type immutable. Very good. And then what do we store our trains in? Trains, movables, immutable list. Excellent. What's wrong with that? Cannot convert. Oh, because I said it was a train. Okay, it's train. So movables is simply an immutable list. The list? Yeah. Immutable list dot create trains. No? Do I need a movable? Okay, fine, I'll make my movable. Fine. Now you happy? No? Why not? Immutable list. Oh. Is there no create that? That's enumerable, yes. Really? There's no create that takes wow. That's surprising, but okay. Oh, great range. Aha. What if your source generator commits to a Git repo? There is actually an option now to have it have it output the files to the hard disk. So you could do that without a sub module. Null reference. Oh, okay. And happy. Okay. So that's done trains loading. But now when we save here, we write our entities layout. This is dot concat with criminals. And you are not happy. Do I need to like cast it to cast to identity? Nope. So that takes identities. Layout. That's an IEnumerable of static entity. So that cast should work. Then that should concat. Argument of type identity cannot be used for parameter entities of type. Oh, because of the nullability difference. Oh. Where's the nullability coming from? Is cast returning? Oh, cast returns null. Oh. That's annoying. If I do of type. Okay, there you go. That's very surprising that cast would return null. Because the cast is going to throw an exception if it's not the right type. So that's weird. Of type is obviously silly here. I'm just doing a cast from it, but anyway, let's see if it works. Go something like that. It builds. We still have our tracks. I can put down a train. I can close the program. I can look for our train. We have a tree. Oh, there's a train. 2090 20 false 0.5.666648. That's good. That looks good. 20 degrees. The transcontinental tuple. Sure. Why not? Run. Damn it. Okay, let's do it again. So we know the serialization is working. Let's check up here. Yep. Let's do that. And I bet you it's my deserialization with all those paths. I'm probably just throwing some exception somewhere. The chances of getting 9 elements in a thing right is probably, in fact, I probably just counted wrong. It's probably more than 9. Where are we? Train. The trains. Okay, let's do this. Run. Oh. Yeah, so it didn't deserialize the train at all. Interesting. Hello, Surly Dev. Welcome aboard. Get it? Trains.net is this. It is a game. Well, it's a something. There's not much gameplay, but it's a game written in .NET, and it's got trains in it, and that's why it's called Trains.net. And what I'm trying to do right now is get my trains to save and reload when you quit the game. So we're gonna do, I'm just gonna wait for there to be something interesting happening, like now. Okay. All right, so trains should be in the file. We have a bunch of trains. That is excellent. So if I put some breakpoints in, you know, I get a lot of people asking me about Transport Tycoon, and I don't know, I've never played it, but sure. It seems that way, except without the gameplay part, as previously mentioned. Okay, so we're going to deserialize this. We have 101 lines, which sounds like a good number. There should be some trains here. There's some trains at the end. Ah, now our serializers. Yes, we have our train serializer. So that's going to work. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint in here. Yeah, it's got to be the 9. If I didn't hit this breakpoint, I must have counted wrong. Okay. Tell you what, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that is right. +1 for this. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I guess I just have to step through a few hundred of these. So wait a minute. Thank you for following, Silly Dev. Yeah, I have a friend who plays OpenTTD, who sometimes hangs out here. It's splitting on dot. Oh, it's splitting on dot. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, edit and continue. Yes. Hey, look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we got trains. Okay, so who can remember whether they were in that position? Oh, you know what they're not saving? They're not saving their colors. I remember the one up here was purple. And it was almost at the intersection. This is the good thing about being on Twitch, is I can watch the recording. Oh, it was still purple. Okay, green at the intersection. And go. Oh, see, I don't reckon anything was on the intersection when I restarted that. I don't know. The colors aren't on trains. No, I know. That's something else I need to do. The trains need a seed like the trees have, because this tree is exactly the same shape as the one that was there before. The trains need that, but I don't reckon this is working. You know what I can do? I'm gonna just dodgy this a minute. If I set build mode to true, they won't start moving immediately. I don't reckon they're in the right spot. I think I need to kill the game loop before. I think I'm probably serializing before I kill the game. No, that won't matter. Oh, that didn't work. If you extend the track at a corner, would the trains just run straight on? Yes. The trains, well, no, because the T intersection in this game, you can't go straight. But yeah, if I put one here, it just goes to there and then it stops. What happens if you extend the lower loop around to the top loop and the trains come head on? They just stop. These are very polite trains. They wait for each other. So if I put a train on here, they just stop. They don't hit each other. They never crash. Like if you look this intersection here, just wait. As they come near each other, you'll notice that they sort of slow down to let each other pass. They're very polite trains. But I don't reckon this serialization is, well, I don't know if the serialization is working. Let me put it that way. Okay, so build mode should have been true. Game board start. How do we turn off the game loop timer again? There's an enabled property, isn't there? Oh yeah, I can just do this. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, now the semicolon's invalid. Right, let's try it again. Come on, thingy. Okay. So everyone remember what that looks like. Um, Actually, just for fun, let's see. Yeah, they all look nice. They're all looking ahead the right amount. Happiness is working. I forgot about that. Cool. Okay. So there's a train just above the crossroads. One, two. All right, I can remember that. This one's on a bit of an angle. Yeah, that looks the same. Maybe they just, you know what, they probably start moving before it renders the first frame or something. So they're probably just not quite there. But you know what? Who cares? No one's going to actually know. No one's going to actually know that I closed my game and I started again and my train was not quite in the same position, sir. I demand my money back on your open source game that I didn't pay for. Um, oh, look, you can still. Oh, can you not? Oh, the pointer doesn't work. Oh, does pointers not work on trains that don't have tracks under them? No? Oh, okay. Apparently the pointer tool broke. Oh, that one works. Oh, well, I got. So now this is the problem because now I have two trains and they're stuck there forever because apparently I can't delete them. Oh dear. There's a before in Discord. Oh, right. Thank you. Did someone paste it? Thank you very much, Adrian. Uh, you may have missed it, but did anything pop up for the raid? What? There was a raid? Oh, no. Okay, that happened last week too. I'm sorry, Grumpy Game Dev. Once again, you have raided 20 minutes ago. I also didn't get the name of train. That's okay. Hang on. Oh, no, I can see the name of train. That's just my bad not looking. I need to fix my Twitch. Sorry, Grumpy Game Dev. Twice in a row too. Ugh, I'd stop rating me if I were me. All right, so these trains don't work. We need to fix that bug because they're now permanently they're permanently part of my game. Welcome. Okay, so that's cool. But that's cool. We got saving trains. That's good. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Yeah, trains need a seed. They get the colors properly. Yeah, but that works. I like it. It's very enjoyable the fact that it just starts. Oh, I can get rid of those trains. I can clear all. Ah. All right, so you know what this means? There is now no excuse for next week to put in something to actually put those signals into the game. That's pretty exciting. I'm just going to make a little track because I like making tracks. That one didn't work because my mouse skills are not too good. I need to zoom in to see what that one is. Dear. Okay, so how do I fix you? I need to go down there. It goes there. Oh, God. It's all happening. Track. Okay, yep, that's what I want. Get rid of that. That is supposed to go like that. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I don't remember what this was supposed to do. Woof. That goes there. That goes there. Did I want that to go there? I guess I did. There, and then get rid of that, and go like that. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. I am going to stress test this and then see how it goes, I guess. But it seems to work so far. I forgot this one. All right. Enough trains to stress test it? No, we need more. More trains. I wonder how big I can make the file. Oh no, they go the wrong direction. Delete. Okay, that's a good number. Oh no, wait. Oh, we have a traffic jam. We have a traffic jam. It's all right. They sorted themselves out. Now they're going. Oh no, we have another traffic jam. Oh wait, so now this one's going to back that one up. Well, oh no, they're getting through. Oh, I could watch this for hours. Look, another traffic jam. This is so cool. Okay, go away and come back. Oh, see, now I'm not saving zoom level. Oh, look at that traffic jam. It's a thing of beauty. Awesome. I am very happy with that. I think that is enough for one day. I think we'll just test this. Yep, there's a Speedy Gonzales train. Nice. All right. I'm very happy. Plus, there's still so much more to do, which is always the case. Yeah, that thing. Scott, thank you for the name of train. I elect not to not to take your advice and put pipes in the name of train. Okay, so we're gonna revamp serialization. I really should have checked this in before I added train serialization, shouldn't I? I am the worst. Just the worst. Wait, oh, hang on. Wait, we better check. We better check these fellas. Base 64 encoded train names. Well, the train names actually can just be a number because they can look up the list because there's only a certain number. But I want to randomize them eventually anyway. So yeah, I don't know. What do I want to do about that serialization? I don't want to actually. Oh, system.text.json. That's probably the way to go because we are in .NET 5. So if I can do JSON without a dependency, then I'm happy to. Let's see if the tests work, and if they do, I'm going to bed. In fact, I'm going to check in on the assumption that they will work. You can inject custom names now via a save file. Stop trying to hack my game. Well, now at least I know I'm not going to live stream the network protocol when I write it. Can't trust you, that's the problem. Okay, hey, the test pass. All right. We're pushing. The only thing annoying is storing the type in JSON. No, well, the type doesn't have to be in JSON. Just that data can be. They can all, essentially, what you want is you validate the type, and then you get the blob and say, righto, give me a thing from it. So I think that'd work fine. But let's do the old raid thingy. Let's see who is going, who is streaming away. Sorry if you got bombarded there by a bunch of noise. Arrays with type as the key and a ton of objects. Yeah, could do it that way. There's lots of Ludum Dare game entry playing, I see, which is good. I really don't know who to raid today. Who haven't we raided in a while? Let's go overseas. Could actually be really nice. It could. I just can't hear anything today. I don't know what's going on. All right. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this stream, if you indeed did. And if you didn't, then thank you for watching wherever you are. And if you're not watching, then what the? Yeah, I will catch you all next week. If you liked what you saw, don't forget you can. Oh, I need to go to this one. Sorry, can't hear me when I go to that one. Go to this one. Yeah, if you like what you saw, you can join the Discord, you can join the YouTube. There's all sorts of things. You can't join YouTube, I'm lying. code is on GitHub, and there's a YouTube, and there's a, what was the other one we did? Like works? I've forgotten. There's another command. Who knows? Thanks very much. See you later. Bye-bye.